The deep dive into Randall Pearson from This Is Us starts now. Hey guys, so I recently started watching this TV show, This Is Us, and I want to go ahead and discuss the character Randall Pearson, who is portrayed by Sterling K. Brown. And just do a bit of in-depth conversation as I'm traversing and moving through this particular show, which has gripped my heart already, and I'm only a few episodes into season 1. Randall Pearson is a very unique character, a very unique individual in the space that he holds for this show. And I took some notes here, so if you see me looking off to the side, it's just because I have those here. What I've gathered from Randall so far is that he is a well put together guy. He really strives to keep this sense of stability, not just with him, but with those around him. But he is faced with his own humanity. He is faced with the reality of him not being able to fix everything, right? And I believe that's something that I can relate to. And I do believe that's something that those of you who have watched this show and journeyed with them, or just in your own personal life outside of this show, are really able to identify with his specific journey and his downfall as well. One of the things that's interesting to me as I watch this show is that Randall really does not have any sense of failing. He wants to be perfected in every sense of the word. And when I mention him being perfected in every sense of the word, I mean specifically that he wants to be seen as perfect in the public eye. He does not want to fail. He would prefer to succeed if at all possible, right? And that is just not the case as you traverse through this particular show. There is nothing in the context of this show that would say that Randall will not fall and fail. If anything, it hints at, because Randall's such a perfectionist and because he's trying to keep things together, it is inevitable that he will have those human moments, again, that we all experience in one place and one space or another. And so in regards to that, he is very curious. Randall's curiosity leads him into so many interesting spaces within the context of this community that he is in. He's very smart. Randall is very smart. He is without question a genius in his own right, and others identify with that as well. But he really wants to be that stable place for his family. He wants to be that type of stable place and stability for his friends and those that he is in covenant with. But he has human frailties, just like you and I. And one of the things that I've gathered, again, as I'm just getting into this show, after it's already went off of the air, but just taking my time and going through each episode at a slower pace, is that his role within this story is to be present enough to say, yes, I was able to supply this. I was able to keep people in their space and keep people stable, even if I'm not doing that well myself. And isn't that an interesting mirror into the human experience? That we go through so many different things outwardly. We put on this brave face and we say, hey, I am here. This is what's happening. I am present enough to help you and your friend over there. But when I go home at night, I am in the fetal position and I cannot seem to gather myself enough to be present even for myself. And isn't that a sad story to tell? But Randall's personality really helps balance him out in a certain way, but he still is dealing with the reality of his own lack of divinity. He is not his own. He is not eternal. He is human. He is frail, just like you and I. We have spaces that we call our safe places and things like that. But Randall's character, as I have watched so far in this first season of This Is Us, and still have not finished season 1, he is determined, even through all of the specifics. He's determined to see a better day. Whatever that looks like for him, I can't really call that at this particular time. As I get through this show more, I'll definitely continue to evaluate that more. But what I see so far is that within the context of his character, is that he is someone that is determined to see a better tomorrow, even at the expense of his own health and his own stability. Now, is that a safe way to recover from that? No, it's not. It's not. It's not the recommended way, because there's no guarantee. There's no guarantee of you being stable enough tomorrow when the issues of your today are screaming at you, right? That's such an interesting place to be in as a human being. And I identify with that because I've had times where I have wanted to be that for so many other people. And it's like, well, Avery, you can't do that for everyone else. You cannot be their Superman. As good of a heart as you have, things like that, you can't do that for everybody. And then leaving yourself out to dry. So Randall's character is very interesting human being so far. This show, This Is Us, is very specific. They deal with so many interesting topics already, just as I'm in the first few episodes of this show. Do I recommend this show? Absolutely. And I want to know your thoughts. Let me know what you think in regards to Randall specifically, for those that have watched the show. If you have not watched This Is Us, I definitely recommend it. Again, it is weighty, so some of the topics that are discussed may be a bit much. If you're not mentally prepared for that, I would recommend just that as a trigger warning, just to be prepared for that. But if you are prepared for that journey, I definitely encourage you to watch the show. And I'll definitely continue this conversation, but I want to hear your thoughts. If you could type down below, what are your thoughts about Randall's character within the context of This Is Us? And do you think that he will evolve, or do you know someone like Randall? Are you a Randall? Are you that type of person as well? You can follow me at Avery Cinema Review. I appreciate you all for subscribing, and please like and share, and we'll see you all soon. Don't forget to subscribe. You can follow me on YouTube at Avery Cinema Review. I upload new videos daily. Also, you can follow me on Instagram at Avery Cinema Review. I'm always posting there as well. And on Facebook at Avery's Cinema Review. I'm definitely posting there just about every day as well. So if you like it, if you like the reviews, the commentary, please invite a friend and follow me on this journey of art and movie and TV conversation. I appreciate you so much for even taking the time to listen. Thank you so much.